Listen, Robert, I got to ask you. Erick Deleon from Detroit, Michigan. You know, he's 18-0. He had a draw in his second to last fight against Andy Vences, who was another undefeated fighter with Top Rank Promotions. How is Erick doing? How is he, coming along as far as gym? I know he recently had shoulder surgery, rotator cuff surgery. You were actually at the fight in New Orleans in his corner when he basically fought with one arm for 10 rounds, man. 10 rounds. Tell us a little bit about that.
No, he's back in the gym already, but yeah, it was a pretty bad injury. You know, he hurt his right shoulder, and he fought for 10 rounds because it happened in the first round for 10 rounds with just one hand, and was able to win the round clearly. You know, but it takes a lot, you know, for a fighter, you know, that can move one hand and wins the fight with just another one. Especially he's a lefty, so he couldn't even use his jab. He had to use his left. So it wasn't easy, but he pulled it off. He sucked it up and pulled it off. Now he's getting ready for his next fight, March 23rd in California.
What were the instructions like when you were speaking to him in the corner? Being a young fighter, a lot of times, you know, at some point in their career, they have to face adversity. You know, whether it's being knocked down, cuts, whatever the case may be, fighting somebody that's at their level. But it's always important to have a good cornerman in your corner to give those vital instructions that those fighters need. What was the instructions like in the corner?
Deleon is already a veteran in boxing. You know, he's been in boxing for many years. All you have to do is, you know, give him instructions on how to fight. He already, you know, the rest, he already knows. Mentally, physically, he's ready. He's, like I said, he's experienced. He's sparred some of the best fighters in the world for many years already. So look, it wasn't easy because if he's a left-hander, the jab is the hand that normally you use to control the fight. So he wasn't able to use it. So what I was telling him is, you know, just touch him, just hold your hand up, so you could throw your left, straight left, over and over. He used it a lot as an uppercut, which landed very well and was very effective. You know, but like I told you, it wasn't easy. But Leon's he's already been in boxing for many years, that he's got so much experience already sparring world champions in my gym. You know, he gets nothing but best, you know, great sparring. So he's already pretty much experienced to when that situation comes.
I know this is his second time going 10 rounds. You mentioned to us a couple of years ago, you know, as you continue winning fights, the fights get more dangerous. And how far do you feel Erick Deleon's off from getting a title shot?
Look, I think, you know, he's in the right path right now. He just had a good win, you know, fighting again on the 23rd. Hopefully after this we get another, maybe a top 10 guy. So you win that one and you're ready for a title fight. You know, I think we're 2-3 fights away from fighting for the title. He's already got the experience. He's got the right promoter. He's got the right team. So I think, 2 or 3 fights, and if they let us know about a title fight, we're ready.
And how is he as far as his preparation in the gym for this particular fight?
He's another one that's very dedicated. You know, those kids, you don't have to wake them up to go around. Him and Virgil, those are kids that, you know, if you don't pick them up in the morning, or if you don't wake them up, they're still gonna wake up and run. Others won't, but he will. He's very dedicated. Never gets too heavy. Always looks in shape. Always looks ripped. So he's a very dedicated kid.
Mr. Rob, we appreciate your time. Again, we want to wish you guys the best of luck. It's going to be a hell of a weekend with Mikey Garcia as well as Earl Spence Jr.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.